Today we will talk about Patrick Mahomes, a man who made history in the NFL with his historical deal with the Kansas City Chiefs in 2020. Patrick Mahomes signed one of the most lucrative contracts in the history of the NFL, a huge 10-year contract worth $450 million to bring his total contract to about $503 million. Yes, you heard that right, hundreds and millions of dollars. This contract came as a reward for Mahomes' amazing performance, having won the Super Bowl and Super Bowl's MVP on 3 occasions as Kansas City Chiefs quarterback, all before turning 30. Being a superstar, he also makes money from endorsements and other sports deals. In 2022 alone, Mahomes made $20 million on sponsorship deals, making him second only to Tom Brady in off-field earnings. With his fat paycheck and insane sponsorship deals, you can only wonder how Patrick Mahomes spends his millions. As you might guess, Mahomes didn't waste any time in putting his money to good use. Follow through in this video to see interesting ways Mahomes spends his money. Following his pick by the Kansas City Chiefs in 2020, Mahomes needed to move away from White House, Texas, his original home with his wife. The super quarterback and his wife moved to Kansas City, Missouri, and certainly needed a place to stay. The couple acquired a ranch house that was built in 1953 for a whopping sum of $1.8 million. The multi-million-dollar 4,343 square foot home sits on 1.4 acres with 3 massive bedrooms, a pool, 2.5 bathrooms, and a modern gym. Mahomes' home is located only 20 minutes away from the Arrowhead Stadium to allow proximity. The ranch house is not the only property Mahomes acquired since moving to Kansas City, Missouri, since he knows he'll be staying for a lot of years after the 10-year contract. He also bought an 8-acre lot where he plans to build a super mansion. The land is situated in Loch Lloyd, which is a gated country club community built around a lake and a golf course made by the renowned Watson. Although the exact amount of purchases is not obvious to the public, every guess will suggest the lot isn't cheap. Sources suggest that Mahomes bought the land for a figure of around $400,000. The good news is that the lot has enough space to accommodate everything the NFL superstar wants. He was quoted saying he will have a football field where he can work with some guys and a full basketball court for leisure. But the Kansas City Chiefs are skeptical about their expensive quarterback playing basketball, so he wouldn't end up injuring himself. But Mahomes joked about the basketball court being for his kids, and he's not interested in playing basketball. Mahomes and his wife already have a daughter named Sterling Sky, and are likely to have more kids in the future. Do you think Mahomes made a good investment by buying a lot after already purchasing a home? Let us know in the comments section. Like most other sporting superstars, Mahomes has an odd taste for fancy and fast cars. He spent a huge fortune on curating an amazing garage with several luxurious vehicles totaling about $950,000. As you might guess, Mahomes has one of the most astonishing garages among NFL stars. Mahomes owns a Ferrari 812, super fast, classy, and tasteful vehicle that you won't see in many garages. The limited run vehicle cost about $338,000. No wonder the car appears to be his favorite. As part of the promotion for the game, Mahomes was awarded a brand new Genesis G7 Diaz when he was named the NFL Pro Bowl Most Valuable Player in 2019. This vehicle became a huge part of his garage, and its value is about $42,000. That's not all. Mahomes is also usually seen driving around in a white Rolls-Royce Colon before the 2022 season. Mahomes didn't stop at purchasing vehicles for himself alone. He also purchased a luxury SUV Lamborghini as a gift for his wife when he asked her to marry him. When asked about his choice of SUV for his wife and not a regular sports car, he said an SUV would be best for their children. For Mahomes' garage, it is not how far but how well. He might not have a lot of cars in his garage, but the value of each vehicle he owns tells the tale of love for exotic cars. Next, we'll talk about Mahomes' incredible shoe collection. That will certainly beat your imagination. If you think buying shoes for Mahomes is a guilty fetish, you might not be entirely wrong. The 24-year-old quarterback has a big room filled with various brands of luxurious shoes. The room also includes shelves for showing off his designer clothes, racks of his sunglasses, and custom lights to illuminate and beautify the room. In total, Mahomes has 180 pairs of designer shoes in his collection, most of which are from Adidas, a brand that has been his sponsor since 2017. One of the most outstanding members of his shoe collection is the pair called Tonight's Watch Ultra Boost, which is based on the popular series Game of Thrones. There are several other customized shoes with words like NYC, ATL, and Pharrell Williams written on the back. You'd expect Mahomes to have favorites from his collection. Yes, he certainly does. He declared to Bleacher Report that his favorite pair is the Yeezy Boots 750 Triple Blacks. He mentioned that although they are big, he loves the fact that he can wear them with any outfit. To show how valuable Mahomes' shoe collection is, he has a camera in the room for security, although he jokingly mentioned that the camera is for his brother, because he knows he'll try to get in there. But who wouldn't want to get into a room full of shoes if you have a brother like Patrick Mahomes? Now let's talk about what Mahomes has on his wrists. Mahomes has a bunch of Rolex watches he used to adore his wrist. One of the headliners of his watch collection is the Rolex Daytona, an iconic sports watch that has been around for a long time. Mahomes owns a classic two-tone Daytona, which is made of 18-karat yellow gold and stainless steel. He's often seen wearing this Yachtmaster 2 watch, which a lot of people guess to be his favorite. Other notable mentions in his watch collection include a blue bezel made of Cerachrome, a Rolex nautical watch, a Yachtmaster 40 in Evros gold with a black Cerachrome ceramic bezel and its rainbow model, a Rolex GMT Master 2, and a black Oyster Flex bracelet to complete his $1 million worth of watch collection. Patrick Mahomes is not only winning on the field, he's having a great time off pitch too. Patrick proposed to his wife Brittany Matthews in 2020 and got married to her right after the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. And the wedding is way different than any that you've experienced before. Mahomes bought a trendy and classy engagement ring made of 8-karat emerald cut diamonds for Brittany, a ring estimated to be worth about $800,000. But that's not all when it comes to this luxury wedding. Patrick and Brittany gave out invitation gifts to everyone invited to the wedding. Brittany got her friends a Cartier bracelet worth $6,900, and Patrick got his friends a Rolex watch worth $9,600 each. The luxury is not in the value of each invitation gift alone. Imagine how many friends they must have invited for their wedding. And all of his doings, Mahomes did not forget to spend part of his millions on helping humanity. Following the post-COVID-19 pandemic, Mahomes helped the Truman Sports Complex to become a polling place in the 3rd of November. Patrick partnered with the Kansas City Chiefs to turn Arrowhead Stadium into a voting center. Patrick Mahomes and his 15 teammates, together with the Mahomes Foundation, all decided to work together and made 6-figure investments to make the project a reality. They're still open to making more investments for bigger and regular voting at the venue in the future. Aside from helping to transform the Arrowhead Stadium into a voting center, the Mahomes Foundation is also engaging in several activities to give back to society, including helping people in need and distributing food materials. A kind way to spend part of your millions, if you ask me. Finally, let's talk about how Mahomes isn't sleeping on making more money. Patrick Mahomes is securing his future and that of his family by making a lot of smart investments in various industries. The first company Mahomes invested in is Hyperise, a fitness brand that creates products that help athletes recover from rigorous physical activities. Products include massager and stretching tools designed for specific muscle groups. The brand partnered with the NFL, which has led to a significant boost in their leaps and bounds. Aside from being an investor in the company, Mahomes also gets paid for commercials, endorsements, and ads. As you might guess, Hyperise is not the only fitness brand where Mahomes has a stake. He also bought a share in Whoop, another sports company with massive potential. Whoop is a sports company that creates products to help individuals keep track of workouts and outputs and provide vital information useful for improving routine. Patrick Mahomes bought the company's share in 2020, and his investment has tripled since. Owning a sports team is one of the most profitable investments in recent times. Mahomes is smart enough to recognize this opportunity. Following his mega contract, Mahomes pumped a fortune into acquiring a stake in the Kansas City Royals baseball team in the MLB. He bought $10 million worth of shares in his first investment. And that's not all. Mahomes also bought a significant stake in Sporting Kansas City, an MLS soccer team with a fast-rising profile. And his wife also owns a share in the Kansas City women's soccer team in the NWSL. With these solid investments, it's great to see Mahomes is not squandering away the fortune he made from his huge contract. It's safe to say we expect Mahomes to make even more money in the future from these investments and make a bigger contract in the NFL. Patrick Mahomes is undoubtedly one of the biggest stars in the NFL, and he's made a lot of money from his NFL contracts and other off-field sponsorship and endorsement deals. The 24-year-old quarterback still has long years ahead of him in his NFL career. We hope Patrick Mahomes will have bigger NFL contracts in the future. Do you think Mahomes put the money he made so far to good use? Let us know your view in the comments section. See you next time for more interesting NFL updates. And remember to subscribe, like, and share.